Opening the truth about character and behavior. We all love to talk about character, about being honest, loyal, humble, and strong. We admire people who stand for something, who never compromise their principles, and who seem unshakable no matter what life throws at them. But have you ever thought about what really defines character? It's not your words, not your image, not your social media posts. The truth is simple yet powerful. Your character needs your behavior. You can call yourself kind, but if your actions are filled with arrogance or disrespect, that kindness doesn't exist. You can say you value discipline, but if your habits show laziness and inconsistency, your character is still under construction. You can talk about honesty all day long, but if you lie when things get difficult, your behavior just erased every word you spoke. Your behavior is the living proof of who you are. It's your character in motion. You may fool people with your charm, but your actions always tell the truth. Character isn't built in a moment of comfort, it's revealed in a moment of challenge. And the moment life tests you, your behavior becomes your reflection. So remember, your words may inspire, your ideas may shine, but only your behavior defines your true self. You can't build a strong character without behaving in ways that support it. Your character is hungry for your actions. Feed it every day with honesty, courage, and consistency. 1. The mirror of behavior. Behavior is the mirror in which your character looks back at you. Every action you take, every decision you make, shows the world who you really are, not who you pretend to be. You cannot hide behavior. It speaks even when you are silent. It's easy to say, "I am a good person," but your behavior in real-life situations is the only proof that statement will ever have. Imagine this: someone bumps into you accidentally. Do you react with anger or understanding? That single response reveals far more about your character than 1,000 nice words. Your behavior is your inner self projected outward. It reflects your patience, your empathy, and your self-control. Character without behavior is like a car without wheels. It looks impressive, but it goes nowhere. Every value you believe in, honesty, respect, discipline, must translate into behavior. Otherwise, it's just decoration. You don't become kind by talking about kindness. You become kind when you practice it, especially when it's hard. Every time you choose patience over frustration, truth over convenience, humility over ego, you are shaping your character into something powerful. These moments are not random. They are building blocks of who you are becoming. So when you look into the mirror, don't just see your face, see your behavior. Ask yourself, does my behavior reflect the person I claim to be? Because that answer defines your true strength, your real values, and your unshakable identity. 2. Behavior defines legacy. One day, people will forget what you said. They will forget what you looked like, but they will never forget how you behaved. Your behavior becomes your legacy. It's the invisible footprint you leave behind long after you're gone. You see, people may admire your talent or respect your words, but they will trust your behavior. That's why behavior is far more powerful than image. It's easy to talk about principles when everything is going your way, but your real character is revealed when you face pressure, loss, or failure. When life turns dark, your behavior becomes the only light that shows who you are. Do you stay humble when you rise? Do you stay kind when you have power? Do you stay truthful when lying would make life easier? These moments define your legacy. Your behavior in tough times is your ultimate test. It's the purest expression of your values. Remember this: success doesn't build character, it reveals it. Because how you treat people when you don't need them, how you respond when things go wrong, and how you act when no one is watching, that's your real story. So if you want to be remembered as someone honorable, compassionate, and real, start today by behaving that way, even when it's inconvenient, even when it costs you something. Because greatness isn't about perfection, it's about integrity in motion. Your behavior writes your legacy, line by line, action by action. 3. Align your inner and outer worlds. Many people live double lives, one inside, one outside. They preach honesty, but practice deception. They talk about kindness, but live in bitterness. They speak of discipline, but surrender to distraction. This conflict between what we say and what we do destroys our peace. True character is born when your behavior and your values finally align, when what you believe and how you act become one. If you want inner peace, Don't seek comfort. Seek consistency, because the greatest strength in life is harmony between your thoughts and your behavior. You can't claim to value truth and live with lies. You can't talk about growth while avoiding hard work. You can't demand respect while showing none. Your behavior should not contradict your values, it should complete them. When your inner world matches your outer world, you stop pretending, you become whole, confident, and powerful. People feel your authenticity because your behavior no longer masks your truth, it reveals it. That's what leadership really is, the courage to behave according to your beliefs, even when it costs you. So stop performing and start living. Don't be two people, be one. Let your behavior speak your values so clearly that words become unnecessary. Align your inner truth with your outer actions, and you'll not only earn respect but also peace of mind, because a peaceful soul lives in the person whose behavior reflects their heart. 4 small behaviors, big impact. Never underestimate the power of small behaviors. The way you greet someone, the way you listen, the way you handle disappointment. These little moments create the biggest impressions. Character isn't built by a single heroic act, it's built by consistent choices, day after day. Every time you choose gratitude instead of complaint, empathy instead of judgment, or patience instead of irritation, you are building the foundation of greatness. These small behaviors define how people experience you, and more importantly, how you experience yourself. Think about it. The world doesn't see your intentions, it sees your actions. You may have the kindest heart, but if your behavior is careless or harsh, people won't feel that kindness. You might believe you're disciplined, but if your daily habits are chaotic, no one will believe it, not even you. Every small behavior either strengthens or weakens your character. When you say you'll do something, and you do it, your self-respect grows. When you treat others with dignity, even when they don't deserve it, your strength multiplies. These moments might feel ordinary, but they are what make you extraordinary. So don't wait for big opportunities to prove your character. It's tested in every small moment. Be aware of your tone, your actions, your reactions, because in the end, greatness isn't found in grand gestures, it's hidden in small, consistent behaviors that build trust, respect, and self-worth. 5. Conclusion. Let behavior speak. At the end of the day, words fade, appearances change, and promises are forgotten, but behavior endures. It's the heartbeat of your character. It's your reputation written in action. Every day you are telling the world who you are, not through speeches, not through goals, but through how you behave. When you are kind to someone who can't repay you, that's character. When you stay honest even when it costs you something, that's character. When you take responsibility instead of blaming others, that's character. These are not random acts, they are deliberate choices that define the quality of your soul. So live in such a way that your behavior becomes your loudest message. Speak less about who you are, show it. Let your life be the evidence of your values. Let your behavior prove your integrity, because your character doesn't survive on good intentions, it survives on daily actions. Your character needs your behavior the way a seed needs sunlight. Without it, it dies in the darkness of excuses. So let your actions shine. Be the person you say you are. Be the example the world needs to see, because your behavior is not just what you do, it's who you truly are.